Happy Halloween! Trick or treat! Who loves Bluey? Look what we have. We have Bluey's Halloween book. This book is Bluey's Halloween Mix and Match. As we turn the pages, we can flip and flap between them and see what they change into. You ready? Let's go ahead. Here we go. We have a spider. Hi, Bingo. Hi, Bluey. Bluey is a vampire. But look at the pages. You see that? How they're like kind of cut on half? They can change. So let's turn this page and see what happens. A ghost! Now there's a ghost. What's gonna happen on the next one? Look at that. We have Ghost and Frankenstein. These are Bluey's and Bingo's friends. Let's check the next one. Oh, look at that. Ballerina. Who's the ballerina? Hello, Muffin. A wizard. But what happens? Oh, you see? They can change. Look at that. Let's check the next one. A Dracula. These are Bluey's friends. Look at that. A monster. What will happen if I only flip this page? It changes. It changes into something else. What about the next page? A witch. Hi, Bingo. Bingo's a witch. Here's Bluey again. A pumpkin. What about I change this one in the back? Now the friend is a pumpkin. Let's try a different one. Let's switch them one more time. Look at that. Very interesting. Super cool, fun book for Bluey. One more book for Halloween from Bluey. Thank you, Bluey. Boo! Bluey's Halloween, a magnet book. Do you see these guys? Now, we're gonna have some fun with those. Let's go ahead and start. We're gonna turn the page. Look at that. Bluey's house. There's Mom and Dad. Everything is decorated for Halloween. When I open this flap, we are going to see what we have here. Look at these guys. What do you think? Shall we do it? Here we go. It doesn't fall. It's a magnet. Let's just set them up all around the house. Here. One more. One more. Let's put that away. I know who this is. This is Bingo. I know who this is. It's Bluey. Oh, a spider. We got a spider. Look. Lots and lots. Oh, there's a pumpkin. A bat. Here we are. And a ghost. Look how fun that looks. We can move these ones all around the book. Let's start reading. Bluey, Bingo, and their friends are dressed up for their scariest Halloween costumes. Use the magnets to make them on an adventure around the neighborhood and back. Hooray! The healers have decorated their house with lots of frightful decorations. Trick or treat! Here we are on the next page. The neighborhood looks extra creepy tonight. Who will Bluey and her friends bump into? Watch out for that spider. Spider, where? Let's go for a walk on this Halloween night and get some candy. It's time to go home, but the park looks very different at night. Booger beans, is that an owl? What fun games can Bluey and her friends play so the shadows don't seem so hairy scary? We can play where the light is and have fun for this Halloween. We are not alone. We have our friends and we have Mama and we have lots and lots of stuff to make it fun. Trick-or-treating is all done. Time for everyone to count out their treats with some ghost stories. What's the scariest story you can think of? The fun doesn't end here. Use the magnets on the fridge or wherever magnets stick. So you see, all these magnets, we can use them anywhere where they can stick, like on the fridge. And we can have fun with those. You see the back? Yeah, continue the fun. For Halloween, everything is dressed nicely and fun. Here we are with the pumpkin again, the bat, the spider, the trick-or-treating bag with all the treats. Thank you, Bluey. Good night, everyone. Happy Halloween. This book, when you press on these buttons, it makes sound. So let's start. Ghost Train. At the Halloween fairground, you'll hear screams of fright. Jump aboard the ghost train, toot the horn, and hold tight. The bubbling cauldron is filled with green slime. 3 cackling witches are having a great time. Drip, drip, who's lurking in the cave? A laughing vampire rising from his grave. Boom! Thunder crashes, flash lightning strikes. A spine-tingling howl echoes through the night. The door creaks open, but what's inside? Woohoo! There's a ghost party at the end of the ride. Fun book. Bye-bye! Happy Halloween! One more book that makes sounds when you press the buttons. This one has songs. Let's hear them. The next one. Next one. You see that? This book says trick or treat songs, Halloween, bring along and sing along. Really fun book. Look at that. Really cool, huh? Let's go ahead and read the book. Okay, here it is, the first song. Press the button and let's read. Sing. Little ghost, boo boo boo, little ghost, boo boo boo, little ghost, boo boo boo, little ghost. Spooky owl, hoo hoo hoo, spooky owl, hoo hoo hoo, spooky owl, hoo hoo hoo, spooky owl. Friendly witch brew, brew brew brew, friendly witch brew, brew brew brew, friendly witch brew, brew brew brew, friendly witch. That was fun. Another song. This one is called 10 Little Monsters. We are going to press on the monster. Here comes the music. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little monsters. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little monsters. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little monsters. 10 little monsters friends. The next song is 3 Black Bats. We're gonna press on the bat and here comes the music. Listen to it. Here we are. 3 black bats, 3 black bats. See how they fly. See how they fly. They swoop around every Halloween night and give trick-or-treaters a terrible fright. Have you ever seen a spookier sight than 3 black bats? 3 black bats. The next song is Your Face Bright Green? We're gonna press on the witch and here comes the song. You hear that music? Let's go ahead. Is your face bright green? Do your friends love Halloween? Do you wear a pointy hat? Do you have a black big cat? Do you zoom right out of sight on your broom most every night? Is your face bright green? Do your teeth gleam white? Do you have a fearsome bite? Do you stay out of the sun and come out when it's night begin? Can you turn into a bat with no reflection to look at? Do your teeth gleam white? This is our last song in this book. This book is a really fun book. It says bring along and sing along trick-or-treat songs. Up to the last song, we're gonna press the button that has a pumpkin on it. Here's the music. We race from house to house and knock on every door. We get so many treats, candy bars galore. The jack-o'-lanterns glow and flapping bats take flight. Scarecrows line the sidewalk on this dark and spooky night. Oh, trick or treat, trick or treat, up and down the street. We smile and say thank you every time we get a treat. Trick or treat, all across the town. We wish happy Halloween to everyone around. Happy Halloween, everyone. You're going to love this book. Pop Up, Peekaboo, Pumpkin. This book is really fun. You'll see. Little Black Cat is looking for 3 friends that can fly. She found a creepy cauldron. Look behind it. Don't be shy. Let's look behind it. Let's open it up. As we open the page, look how everything moves. Very cool, right? Flap, flap, peekaboo. Here are 3 flying friends. And as we go back to push it back, it opens up again. Really fun. Let's go on the next page. The baby bats are searching for someone else who flies at night. Is she hiding in the tree, keeping out of sight? What could it be? Let's look behind the branches. Turn the page. Watch how it opens. Look. Super cool, huh? Look how fun that is. Hoot, hoot. Here she is. It's a hooty owl. Peekaboo. As I turn the page back and forth, it moves. Really fun. Let's go on the next page. Hooty Owl finds a house and hears an eerie sound. Who's hiding there behind the door, waiting to be found? Let's take a look. Who's behind the door? Wow! Did you see that? Look at that. Here we go. We'll open that up back again. Peekaboo, it's a smiley ghost. That looks like a one cute, friendly ghost. Smiley ghost goes in the house, then hears a tiny squeak. It's coming from under the witch's hat. Should we take a peek? Who's under the hat? Let's see. Let's open it up and see. Watch how it changes. Oh, watch how it changes. Squeak, squeak, peekaboo. It's Miss Mouse. Miss Mouse with cheese and big pumpkins. Now one more friend is hiding. Do you think you might know who? Look behind the pumpkin and say meow and peekaboo. I think I know who it is. Who's hiding? Here we go. Here we go. Meow, meow, peekaboo. It's little black cat. Watch it. Watch this, how it opens. Very cool. This might be a tiny book, but it's a really fun book. Trick or treat, lift up the flaps. Behind each flap, there is something different. So let's go ahead and check. Hooray, it's almost Halloween. Our favorite day in fall. We're making bats and spider webs. We'll hang them on the wall. So as we flip this, we're gonna see what's happening. Let's check it out. You see that? Each flap holds something different. Really fun. Told ya, it's a fun little book. We take a field trip to the farm where pumpkins can be found. Sophie spots a perfect one. It's orange, plump, and round. Flip it. Ha. Flip it. Look at that. This one too. Here we go. What about this one? Okay. At school, we make our jack-o'-lanterns. It's a goopy mess. Each face is carved or painted, and each one is a great success. Let's check the flaps and see what's there. Okay, what about this one? Ooh, what a mess. What about this one? Let's see. Cute. Okay. With Miss Hug help make some treats. There's lots of corn to pop. We'll bake some cookies, cupcakes too, with frosting on the top. Look at the cupcakes. Here we go. What's gonna happen? Swish, a mess. What about this one? What's in here? Ooh, popcorn. What about this one, the cookies? Oh, spread some sugar on it. Okay. It's costume time. Miss Hug helps paint some whiskers on a cat. Kobe is friendly dragon. Tessa wears a witch hat. Let's see. Here we go. One. There's another one. And opa, one more. Okay. Okay, let's see here. As darkness falls, just one last thing makes Halloween complete. Together we go door to door and call out trick or treat. What do we have here? There's a costume. What do we have up here? Happy Halloween. Up here, what is it? Ooh, scary one. You see that? And here, there we go. Trick or treat. Cute. What do we have here? 10 busy brooms. Let's see. Look at that. Here they are, 10 busy brooms, and they all look so different. Let's start reading the book. Here. One little witch on a long speedy broom saw Anara sweeping webs from a dusty tomb. Come fly with me, she called. I've got lots of room. Two little witches spied a third on the run. Chasing behind was a crawly skeleton. Jump on, they shouted. He's a sneaky one. Four little witches heard a fifth cry. Oh, that big, greedy goblin wants my apple brew. Hop on quick, called the witches. Bring your brew pot too. Five little witches slurping supper in the sky. Saw a mommy snatch another witch pumpkin pie. Right with us, they yelled. It's safer way up high. Six little witches watched the werewolf prowl. He leaped toward a seventh and let out a howl. Pick me up, she begged. His breath is really full. Eight little witches saw a big, scary bat swoop towards a witch in her tiny white cat. Raise your broom, they screeched. We'll lift you up with that. Nine little witches left the broom dropping low. First they swibbled, then they wobbled, then it fell. Oh no! Look at them, they're all on the ground now. Near a witch eating candy, who said, hello. Looks so real, she cried. Your costumes, it's so sweet. They're all real, they replied, scrambling to their feet. Now we have 10. Look at the 10 little witches on their brooms. Then 10 little witches took off down the street, giggling together and shouting, trick or treat. Fun little book. Spooky Faces. It says to press and it's gonna light up. Let's give it a try. Do you see that? It lit up. Glowing bright with a fright. Let's open the book. Okay. On Halloween, a pumpkin was in the patch alone. I'm lonely, thought the pumpkin, so he rolled off on his own. Glowing bright, what a fright. The pumpkin found a haunted house with windows all aglow. A skeleton jumped on, and so the pumpkin had to go. Glowing bright, what a fright. See how it glows? Very nice. A black cat knocked the pumpkin, and he rolled off the town. He got faster and faster, and then landed upside down. Glowing bright, what a fright. The little pumpkin met a witch, who let him wear her hat. But soon she had to fly away and couldn't stay to chat. Glowing bright, what a fright. At last the pumpkin found a street with friends by every door. Hooray! The pumpkin shouted, I'm not lonely anymore. Glowing bright, what a sight. That's a one happy pumpkin. We have another Halloween book. Look at all the colors, so neon looking like. Look at that. This one is going to be another fun book as well. Halloween treat. Who doesn't like a Halloween treat? Let's open it up. Halloween is cool disguises, big surprises, trick and treats. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Look at all the treats. Oh my. Spooky sweets. Oh, that's a lot of sweets. Pumpkins. That's a lot of pumpkins. Ghoulish greens. Best Halloween costume wins. Look at that. Look at all these Halloween costumes. Pretty cute and sweet. Oh, and funny and silly. All kinds. Old tombstones. Crawly creepers. Ooh, spooky. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Skeleton bones. Born to be wild. Oh, that's funny. Flighty bats. Oh, it's a lot of bats. And one of them is holding banana. Look at that. Dressed as banana. Scaredy cats. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they look scared. Scaredy cats. Oh my. Monster mashes. Candy stashes. This is fun. Look at the colors. How everything is. Super fun book. Oh wow. Costume friends. Fun and delight. Halloween is the sweetest night. What with all that candy? It sure is. Have a great happy Halloween. My Little World, Halloween, a Halloween book of counting. Look at the shape of this book. Do you see how this is? Really cool. Let's open it up and see what's inside. One little skeleton finds a place to hide. 2 trick-or-treaters wait happily outside. 3 jack-o'-lanterns give off a yellow glow. 4 playful toads are hopping to and fro. 5 family portraits are hanging on the wall. Then a floorboard creaks and one begins to fall. 6 dozen bats wear a puzzled frown. They can't figure out why the room is upside down. 7 spooky ghosts are flying through the house. Then one is startled by a tiny little mouse. 8 creeping spiders are hiding everywhere, waiting to jump out and give someone a scare. 9 sleepy cats are snoozing on the ground, when suddenly they hear noise and laughter all around. 10 trick-or-treaters are ready for some fun. Now it's Halloween. The party has begun. I like this book. It's awesome. Here we go with our next book. This one looks good too. Happy Halloween, little engine. Here we go. It was Halloween night, and the little blue engine invited her friends to the station. All aboard! Find a seat and we'll go trick or treat. Who'd refuse such a sweet invitation? She stopped at each house and collected their treats, each friend hoping to gather the most. Oh, the costumes they wore won such praise at each door, like the teddy bear's 2-headed ghost. These guys, they're so cute. For his costume, the duck had a simple idea, and taking some paint, black and white, he painted his feathers and changed all together. Voila, I'm a penguin tonight. Ah, that's cute. The giraffes had decided to dress up as mummies, but something had clearly gone wrong. They did not have enough of the mummy wrap stuff because their necks were simply just too long. The dolls wanted costumes that worked as a pair, like 2 shoes or a lock and a key, or a fork and a spoon, or the sun and the moon. They came up with a flower and bee. Cute, cute. The elephant put on a thick curly wig and a carpet that covered him fully, adding tusks that were fake. There could be no mistake. He's a mammoth and so very woolly. Trick or treat had ended, but little blue engine had one last surprise to share. She had planned at the station a huge celebration and brought her own costume to wear. Happy Halloween! Here we go with our next book. My first How to Catch a Witch. Look at that. That's a cute witch. Let's go. Hooray, it's Halloween. It's time to trick or treat. I'm dressed in my costume to scare the people I will meet. There will be ghosts, goblins, and more out tonight. I want to catch a witch on her broom to take flight. I'll fly to the moon on her magic broom, but that is just the start. To catch a twinkle little star is what I want with all my heart. Maybe she could land in my yard on my bouncy trampoline. Broom landing, park and ride, that's the trap one. She could fly in on her own broom and stick the landing clean. I made a lemonade stand so she could stop and drink. Lemonade free for broom ride, that's trap number 2. I wonder if she's thirsty. I wonder if she likes pink. My butterfly net might catch her if she's not flying too fast. I wonder if I'll find her in it when I'm home at last. This is trap number 3. I left my favorite toy in case she needs a friend. Dear witch, a friend for you. I need a ride to get a twinkle star. This is the right plan. Look at that. It's getting late. It's getting dark. The night is at an end. I didn't get to ride a broom, but I got my twinkle star. This is the best night ever. The best Halloween by far. This is a note from the witch. It says, sorry I missed you. Enjoy the star. EXO, the witch. That was really cute. Happy Halloween. See you next year. Cute book. Another cute book. Next book. We are going on a pumpkin hunt. Let's see. Here we go. Lots of nice, beautiful colors. Look at that. We're going on a pumpkin hunt. We're going to find a big one. What a beautiful night. We are not scared. Uh-oh. Cats. Watchful, green-eyed cats. Can't go over them, can't go under them, can't go around them. Got to go through them. Meow, 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 meow. We're going on a pumpkin hunt. We're going to find a big one. What a beautiful night. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Cobwebs. Sticky spiders, cobwebs. Can't go over them, can't go under them, can't go around them. Got to go through them. Tickle swish, tickle swish. We're going on a pumpkin hunt. We're going to find a big one. What a beautiful night. We are not scared. Uh-oh. Bats. Look at that. Flying, flapping bats. Can't go over them, can't go under them, can't go around them. Got to go through them. Flap, 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 flap. We're going on a pumpkin hunt. We're going to find a big one. What a beautiful night. We are not scared. Uh-oh. A house. An old, dark, spooky house. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. Can't go around it. Got to go through it. Creaky squeak, creaky squeak, creaky squeak. We are going on a pumpkin hunt. We're going to find a big one. What a beautiful night. We are not scared. Oh no, what's that? A ghost. Let's go. Back through the house. Creaky squeak, creaky squeak. Back through the bats. Flap, 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 flap. Back through the cobwebs. Tickle swish, tickle swish. Back through the cats. Meow, meow, meow. All the way back. Wait, what's that? A pumpkin. It's a pumpkin. Trick or treat. Cute book. Spooky Halloween with sliding pictures. As we move the pages, the picture will change. You'll see how cool it is. Let's start. Look at that. Did you see how it changed? Super cool. Let's start reading the book. On Halloween night, you'd better beware. There are lots of things to give you a scare. Boom! Turn the other page. Be careful in the dark wood at night. Look, do you see a spooky pink light? Here we go, right there. Let's turn the page. It changed. The naughty witches make lots of spells. The cauldron bubbles with horrid smells. Ew! Turn the page. In the haunted house, be sure to hide. There is a coffin with something scary inside. What could it be? Watch how the page will change, how the picture is gonna change into something else. Look at that! Be quiet and watch every step you take. The frightful vampire is wide awake. Next page, let's turn it. The chef makes a cake filled with worms and toes. Ew! What strange creatures lurk behind the windows? Change the picture. There we go. The scariest monsters you've ever seen. It's time to party. Happy Halloween. Super cool, fun book. I like it. Look what we have. We have a Lego Halloween book. Look at that. This is going to be interesting. It says brick or treat because they're made of bricks. Lego is the best. Let's start. Brick or treat. It was a dark and windy Halloween night. Spooky decorations hung in windows. Jack-o'-lanterns glowed on porches. Costume trick-or-treaters ran up and down the streets. I'm tired of walking, said Matt from inside his penguin costume. I think we visited all of the houses, said Kenji, who was wearing an astronaut costume. Is there anywhere else to go? Marina, who was dressed as a cowgirl, said, well, there is one more house. At the end of the block, at the top of the hill, there was an old house. It was said there was a scientist that lived there with strange creations. Isn't that house haunted? Asked Matt. Then tonight's the perfect time to go, Marina replied with a smile. She led her friends toward the dark house. Ooh, spooky. Creak! The three friends pushed open the rusty gate and walked across the overgrown lawn. There were cobwebs in the windows. A pumpkin glowed by the door. Marina was about to knock when the kids heard a spooky voice. Come back later. The kids were startled. They couldn't see who was speaking. Down here, the voice said. It was the pumpkin. Dr. Brickenstein is very busy. He has no time for trick-or-treaters. The pumpkin is talking. Just then, an owl landed on the porch railing. Who are you? Who invited you? This is the doctor's busiest night. He is in his lab and cannot be interrupted by penguins and astronauts. Should we come back later? Kenji asked. Maybe we can help, Marina suggested. The doctor wouldn't be so busy if we help him. The doctor likes to work alone, the owl hooted. But you should return later for a surprise. Yes, a very big surprise, the pumpkin added. Then he and the owl chuckled ominously. The wind blew and leaves rustled in the grass as the children walked away from the house. Old houses and talking pumpkins. This is really strange, Kenji said. I'm glad we didn't go into the doctor's lab. I wonder what the surprise will be, said Marina. In fact, I want to know what his lab looks like. Let's try to see what Dr. Brickenstein is building. Marina suddenly ran across the lawn and disappeared into some bushes. Matt and Kenji glanced at each other nervously, then quickly followed. Oh, look at that. Look at all of that. The friends crept alongside the old house and stopped at a glowing basement window. They crouched and peered in it. They could see the doctor's lab. Machines whirled and clanked. Buttons and bulbs glowed and flickered. That's really cool. At the center of the activity was Dr. Birkenstein. He was working on something that was hidden beneath a sheet. The doctor turned a screwdriver and then twisted a wrench. Electricity zapped throughout the lab. Suddenly, the creation beneath the sheet started to move. The doctor began laughing with excitement. Matt, Kenji, and Marina scrambled away from the window. They scurried down bushes and sprinted across the lawn. Suddenly, the owl fluttered in front of them. "Woohoo!" he called. "You can't leave now." The startled friends froze in their tracks. "That's right," said the pumpkin, rolling along the porch. "You'll miss the surprise." And just then, the front door creaked open, and Dr. Birkenstein stepped away. Suddenly, the ground began to shake. Oh my goodness, what could it be? A secret door opened in the lawn, and a gigantic spinning Ferris wheel rose up next to the house. Dr. Birkenstein pushed the button, and the wheel came to halt. He tipped the gondola, and the collection of bricks, gears, and wheels fell out of it. "Trick or treat," Dr. Bernstein said. They look so cool. The three friends studied the pieces and realized they fit together to make a scooter. "Excellent," exclaimed Matt. "This is just what I needed. I was getting tired of all this walking and running." "Or maybe I should say brick or treat," Dr. Bernstein said. "You see, I wanted to give you special treats that will let you build things. I think Halloween should be more about that than candy. It should be about creativity. It's a night to make costumes and stories, anything you can imagine." He pushed another button and the wheel started turning again and playing carnival music. Look at that. All the kids in the neighborhood heard the music and wandered up to the haunted house to see the big wheel. The doctor gave every trick-or-treater a new batch of pieces and parts. 2 girls dressed as ghosts make skateboards. Look at that. A boy in a doll costume made a ping pong table and started playing with a friend who was dressed as a fairy. They're all having fun. All the kids are laughing and playing in front of the Birkenstein Beagle house. Nobody was scared of him anymore. Everyone had a Halloween surprise, except for one person, Marina noticed. "Everyone has a treat except for the doctor," she said. "Do you think we can make him something?" Matt and Kenji nodded. The friends went to work collecting pieces and parts and putting them together behind the bushes. Other trick-or-treaters joined them, adding lights and gears. When they were done, they covered their creation with a sheet and rolled it to the scientist. "So nice." "Dr. Bernstein," Marina said, "we really like what you've done for us tonight, so we made something for you." Marina pulled back the sheet and revealed a robot. She turned it on and started to walk, making clinking, clanking sounds. "We thought it could help you in the lab," Matt said, "so we won't have to wait so long to see your incredible creations. And maybe the robot could fix up your house a little bit, so it's not so scary." "That's wonderful," the doctor exclaimed as the noisy robot waved at him. "Thank you so much. I think I'll call it Clank." Clank went to the front gate and squirted oil into the hinges. The gate now swung silently. There wasn't a squeak or creak. The owl hooted with surprise. Amazing! But don't fix the house too much. Yes, please, leave it a little creepy, the pumpkin added. We like things to be Halloweeny around here. Clank collected some pieces and gears and made itself a lawn mower. Then he went to work cutting the overgrown grass. But Clank didn't trim everything. He sneaked a special message into the lawn, and Dr. Bernstein and all of his new friends cheered when they read it. Happy Halloween! Okay, that is awesome. Good job, Lego. That's a great book. Even monsters need haircuts. My dad is a barber. I like to watch him work. I'm a barber too. Tonight will be a full moon. I'll need to go to bed early. Just before midnight, I hear a soft tapping sound. Vlad is waiting for me at the window. I grab my pack and climb down the tree. Together we cross the fields into town. I'm not allowed out of the house alone, but I'm not alone. Vlad is with me. Soon we arrive at the alley behind the shop. I have a skeleton key. I unpack my supplies, the rotting tonic, horn polish, stinky wax, go on the counter, the shampoo goes next to the sink. I tuck the moon powder into my pocket right next to my tangling brush. I am ready to begin. Here's the barber shop, here's the barber salon. Around 12:30, Igor wanders in. Look at that. Now it's all full of monsters. By 1 o'clock, the shop is full. It's going to be a busy night. Sure looks like it. Oh, this is interesting. Some customers are easy. Just one piece of hair. Some are more difficult. Some always get the same thing. Some always want to try something new. And some customers, it's tough to exactly know what they want. Things are going well. Everyone is getting along. And then it happens. There's a knock at the front door. No one ever knocks at the front door. They all know to come in the back. Who could it be? It's a customer, a human customer. We have never had a human customer before. What are we going to do? Nobody moves as the man walks into the barber chair. I'm nervous, more nervous than I have ever been. And then he asks me, "Can you take a little off the top?" We all have a good laugh over that one. There was a monster. Yeah. The sun will be up soon and the monsters have to go. We sweep up the shop. We flip back the pictures and turn out the lights. It's important that we don't leave anything behind. Some of the guys give me a ride home. See you next month, I shout. Soon my dad will be waking up to go to work. He has his own customers to take care of. After all, even humans need haircuts. That was an interesting book.